Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another live collaboration every Friday night at 8:15 p.m. between Hold Up, Hear Me Out though and Matter of Opinion. How are you guys doing tonight, fellas?
We're
Doing good.
awesome. How you
Y'all
Doing
doing?
good?
good.
Y'all good?
How you doing?
All right. So for
How you
those of
doing?
us, I'm doing all right, man. It was a good day. Spending time with family and everything like that. So yeah, loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, so let's see who we got in the building. So far, I can't see no names or whatever right now because nobody didn't say nothing in the chat area. But we got some viewers here, so thank you for joining us on this Friday night. Like I said, hey, you guys could have been out partying, clubbing, getting some buns, whatever, whatever suits your needs. But you here with us, rocking with us, and we appreciate that. So today we got some interesting topics for everybody. Um, we're gonna be talking about um Garcia Beauvais and how she fumbled the bag. We're also gonna be talking about a comment that somebody made. I don't remember what the woman's name is, but a comment that they made talking about are there like there's not any eligible men for women. And then the last topic we're gonna discuss is a comment that K Michelle said that is gonna kind of blow you back. So all right, so we got Erica Pierre in the building. So,
Mm-hmm.
with that being said, without further ado, let's get started. So, the first subject of conversation is again Garcia Bouvet and her dating history, how she fumbled the bag twice when she was dating Will Smith and Michael Jordan. And for those who don't know who Garcia Bouvet is, that's the woman that played Fancy in the Jamie Foxx show. And yeah,
Garcelle.
exactly.
Not
So the way
several.
the way it breaks down that she fumbled the bag is she when she was an upcoming model, she went to do a photo shoot for the Chicago Bulls. Now, when she went to do the photo shoot for the Chicago Bulls, she Michael Jordan took interest in her, so thought she was flying, everything like that. So, he went to kick the really bobo and everything like that. So everything kicked off. They wind up going on like multiple dates. He take her out to the city, like treating her real good. Then Michael Jordan was like, "Yo, I want to take you on a trip to Hawaii, a romantic getaway." At that point, she was like, "Yo, I'm too young." Cut it off with him and basically ghost him pretty much. Then she was a guest on Will Smith's show, Fresh Prince in Bel Air with Will Smith. At this time, this was when Will Smith was kicking it with Jada Pinkett Smith, but Will Smith also took interest in her. She
Mm.
found out Will was also talking to Jada Pinkett Smith, so she dipped and left. So boom, that's how she wind up fumbling the bag. Of course, everybody know Michael Jordan is one of the greatest basketball players ever, and of course, everybody know Will Smith, 20 million easy per movie. So yeah, what are you guys' take on her fumbling the bag? Now we got Miss Mary in the building. Appreciate you for joining us on this live. But yeah, Rex, you want to take it on this one? And let me put up the
Yeah,
picture so people
yeah.
can see.
Um, wow. So, good night, everyone. Um, I see Miss Mary's. Yeah, it's Garcelle Beauvais. Let me make sure you know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you know, with Michael Jordan being at the height where he was and whatnot, showing interest. Honestly, I just think because she's, she was like up and coming, she's a model and whatnot. I think she just thought, well, I don't know why she thought that about Mike, but like just thought like, the grass is probably greener on the other side, and it's like, wow, you passed up an opportunity with Michael Jordan at the height of his career. Like he was
Pinnacle.
like like he was Mr. Basketball. Like he was the NBA. Like, and wow, you passed up on Mike. He wanted to take you on a getaway. You said on a
A
getaway to
romantic getaway to
a
Hawaii.
romance, and you
Mm-hmm.
denied Mike. Do you know how many women would kill to be in that opportunity? Just to be around him. Forget just the getaway, just to be around him would kill. And she said, "Nah, I'm too young." But I, it's funny that she says that because I believe her first husband that she married, which his name is, hold on, just give me a second, Daniel Saunders. And I remember she got married to him back in '91. So, and also got married to him, at a young age. And they got married within 2 months of dating each other. So I was like,
Mm,
interesting.
hmm.
So you chose, hey, that's cool. You could choose. But I'm like, wow, you chose that guy over Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, like, wow.
Yeah.
And then want to say because of you were too young, Cap. Again, just want to see the grass is greener on the other side. That's cool. She has a choice to do that. But yeah, that bag right there, the Michael Jordan bag, that's probably the biggest fumble. And then the Will Smith one, it's like, well, we seen that scene in Wild Wild West, and it's
Hmm.
like, and I think she did a couple of features on I'm guessing Fresh Prince as well, and it's like, dang, I that one I can kind of understand why, because he was messing with Jada. I'm not sure if they were married already, not sure, but if Jada and Will were just like dating at the time. I mean, if she tried hard enough, she could have. I don't know. In my opinion, I thought she was better looking than Jada. In my opinion, back then, you know. But I guess showed interest in that. It's like, okay, usually when people fumble, first bag, what happens. We
Hmm.
get it. It happens to the best of us. But to fumble the bag twice, like, come on, you didn't learn after the first time. You fumbled it twice. That's crazy. And these, mind you, again, Will Smith also at the height of his career again, and it's like, wow, really? And then, hey, I don't understand why she did that. But I honestly think she just thought the grass was greener on the other side. But it's like, who would be better than those two? Again, at the height of their career, especially Mike.
Wait, let me
Like,
answer that.
seriously,
I,
huh?
I gotta answer you because you're saying
Go ahead, go
things.
ahead.
And Walls, can I intercede or what?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, yo, I'm reading the side, and they're saying things that is
Yeah, I
true.
am too.
That is red flags. If like that was something I said when we were looking for red flags. If a
Mm-hmm,
girl wants to go and travel with me after we've recently met, that's a red
mm-hmm.
flag to me. Like you're not taking yourself serious. You don't, as far as you don't even want to protect yourself because I could be a crazy person taking you to Hawaii, get what I want, and you're found and we went scuba diving and you died. That would be reckless. So for her to
But
see like, nah, it's too early, I think that's genius. Like you understood he's just about that thing. I'm not just saying that's
mhm,
it, but he wanted early. Y'all just really started
mhm, mhm,
messing and he's already trying to take you to Hawaii for a romantic getaway. Come on,
mhm.
that's too
But
early.
you don't think with her first husband, you don't think getting married after 2 months, that's not a red flag?
No, she knew she made a mistake. So she learned from that. And she's like, I'm not about to do that again. No, no, that's not. You don't learn from your first mistake. Like, dang, I got married too early. After 2 months. Now this dude after 2 months is trying to find me to Hawaii. Nah.
But I'm trying to find out
I
if
want to
and
hear
what.
Walls. Walls ain't saying anything. And
No, hold
I
on.
know
No,
he got
because
I just want to
something.
I,
say this. I want to
I
say this quick to Walls. Like, I just want to
Uh-huh.
know: Did she, with Mike, did she, or did Mike pursue her after her first marriage, or this is before
That's what I was
her
looking
first
to.
marriage? Because that's what I want to know. I'll check it out.
Oh,
But
that I don't know. The article didn't say the article didn't say that.
yeah,
Like
it
it
didn't
didn't say that
specify like
yeah, it didn't
exact date.
say that it didn't say
Okay,
that in
okay.
particular.
Because
Okay.
if it was
Yeah.
before the first marriage, and it's like, okay, but then again, clearly she did learn. Again, we're good. We're gonna if she did it before the marriage. It's like, well, really, you did learn because then you got married, knowing this guy 2 months, and then that's not a red flag. But hey, again, she can do what you want to do, but
Here,
that's
Yeah, I
from
feel what you
like
here,
I,
say.
here,
I
here,
get
here.
it. In terms
I
of
feel
like
what you
going
say.
away, you know what I'm saying. But this is Mike though, like Mike. Everyone
Nah,
knows
but
Mike.
come on. Just because
I
she
hear you.
Pamela Anderson or Holly Berry, I'm not gonna go crazy and now, nah. Just because
Here,
she's who
here,
she,
here,
nah.
here's my thing with the matter, man.
Let me
The
hear
thing with the
this.
matter is, like, Miss Mary in the comment section. We're not saying that she should have accepted them because they had money. It's like, dude,
No.
it's like you had a winning lottery ticket on your lap and you didn't cash in, so to speak. So it's
Mhm.
not saying she should have got with them for money. No, of you had a lottery ticket and you basically let it slip through your fingers. Now, the whole premises about because I'm going through the comments, somebody not being right for her or whatever. See that it wasn't a scenario of somebody being right. It was a scenario of she got scared because she was still young, so to speak, and she didn't want to go that route. So it wasn't he didn't treat her right or something like that. No, it was just, yo, I'm still young. I'm in my up and coming in my career, and that's not gonna work for me, so to speak. That's the way it came off to me with the way she was talking about it, and with the Will Smith thing, finding out, she was talking to Jada or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it sounds like she wasn't willing to compete, so to speak. But the way I see it, anything in life, you got to compete.
Mhm.
Like she was an upcoming model, right? And
Mhm.
she got to go to a photo shoot for the Chicago Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
You think she got there? You think she got there without competing? No. Everything in life that you want, like, it's a competition, so to speak. So that's the dynamic that I'm coming out. And I honestly think we're doing ourselves a disservice, especially when it comes to black women, that, oh, I'm too young to do this, I'm too young to do that, whatever, like settle down and stuff like this, pretty much negating your biological clock. Because if you get like past your 30s or whatever, and the man that is after you want 4 or 5 kids,
Yeah,
that's a problem right
you
there.
passed up a lot of
So
men
you
while you
yeah,
were in your prime. It's like crazy.
you can pursue both. But at the end of the day, yes, I will say the bag on that aspect, because I'm pretty sure, like, the guy that you said she married, I'm pretty sure they weren't Michael Jordan or Will Smith status. Like
They,
they didn't have their status, so to speak.
they
And how
do.
long did that marriage last? Do you know?
It was
Not 9 and 8 years.
yeah,
Nine
yeah,
and 8 years?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like I said, hey, that marriage could have been, like, been the right choice that she made. But the bottom line is, you literally had two winning lottery ticket opportunities and then cash it in. And I get it. She can go on her own merit and do her own thing and everything like that. But let's be real. Women like security.
Mhm.
And what more of a security or safety cushion than those two gentlemen?
See, but that's why I do think she fumbled, because she's not married now. She's
Mhm.
not, and you figure if she did marry one of them and had a divorce, her settlement, whatever she would have received, would have been so much bigger than what she got from the other ones. So in that sense, I feel she is fumbling it, because you did the same thing with two people who were not losers, because that's what I feel like I want to say, but more so you're not on their level, not even close to their level, where I still don't remember their name. And I read it like 30
Yeah.
times.
It's
So
it's Daniel Saunders and Michael Nilon, I think is this.
and we already forgot it. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how
pretty much.
that's how low they are on the yeah. So that
Totem pole.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
that's why I do feel she fumbled it, but she did get twins from one marriage and a
Mhm.
son from another marriage. So if
From the
in
first
her
one. Yeah.
heart, I don't think she regret them, and because I don't think she regrets that, I think but she did say with the Michael Jordan, she say she made not a mistake.
She,
I
she
what
regretted
did
it basically.
she said something that made it sound like
So
something
if
yeah.
she
that
said
made
she
sense.
regretted, if she said she regretted it,
No,
and
she said I messed that
her
up.
out,
She said I messed that up.
so basically, out of her own mouth, she fumbled the bag.
Yeah.
If
That's
she
what
said
that
I
would.
messed it up,
She said
That's
I
what
out
that
of
messed
would
her
it.
own
mean.
mouth, I
Yeah.
fumbled the bag.
That's what
Yeah,
that would mean.
100%. That's exactly what it
Exactly.
means.
So where are we wrong? Where are we
Yeah,
that's
wrong
what.
on
like
this?
she
That's what
said it
she said.
by her own admission. Like she said that. Like so,
Exactly.
yeah, like
So
you
no
know,
disrespect, but Mary, I know that's your like you know her and everything like that. But we're not attacking her. We're not
Oh
saying
no.
no,
yo she
no,
met. No,
I'm not
we're just
attacking her.
saying yo
She just
you
fumbled the
had
bag.
a winning lottery ticket and
Yeah,
you didn't. I'm not knocking on her own merit. She did her thing. She's a
yeah,
very successful woman.
hundred
Not
percent.
knocking it at all. But
Mhm.
I know for me, if I had the opportunity where the chick I was dating in high school or something like that is now, a billionaire. In my mind, I fumbled the bag.
Yeah, but yeah,
It is
yeah.
what it is.
Because that's
Because
what I would have
because
told
I
you.
mean,
Yeah,
let's be for real. The a good majority of women are looking for that. Those two would be considered in the top
Yeah,
10%,
they're at the
right?
peak.
So it's
yeah,
like most women want that. So you had that
yeah.
chance. You were in those circles, and you said nah twice.
And
Oh wow,
She thought Jordan was cute too. Like
yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like
so
I don't get it.
yeah. All right. I'm gonna send the link I'm gonna send the link. So if anybody want to call in and speak on the conversation, we'll hear you out, hear what you got to say. Now, don't be shy. We're not gonna attack you. We're gonna hear you out,
Mhm.
respect what you got to say, and we'll go from there. So that's the link. If anybody want to call in and speak their piece on the matter. But yeah, yeah, man. I will definitely say that she fumbled the bag. Like
That
she fumbled the
again,
bag. Yeah.
the will again, A list actor, but like Mike, that's like the biggest bag that you can fumble, Like in all honesty, that's the biggest bag that you can fumble. That's nuts,
All right. We got
So
that educated lady in the building.
good
hey,
Um,
evening.
good evening, good evening.
good evening. Good evening. Hold on. Good evening. Sometimes peace is better than having the man. She fumbled the bag, aka money, has nothing to do with wanting the man though. Well, like
Mm.
I said, it came out of her mouth that said she messed it up with Michael Jordan. So you can't argue what come out of somebody's mouth. You get what I'm saying? Like if that's out of their own admission, people can have their opinions, whatever. Just like we have our opinion,
Mhm.
but to her, she messed that up.
But wait, what are you saying with she fumbled the bag, aka money? She may be saying she did fumble it. Cause
Yeah, she. You're saying she might have said she did fumble
I'm
it.
saying that educated lady may be saying because she may be saying Garcelle did fumble the bag. I don't know. It says she says
AKA money had.
What does that mean?
Yeah, fumble the bag, aka money, meaning you fumbled that lottery ticket because those guys
No,
got
no, I'm
money,
saying
filthy money.
is she saying Garcelle did fumble it?
Yeah, but she's saying it has nothing to do with wanting the man though.
The no the wait none the man? What does that mean?
Yes, meaning
She didn't
meaning.
say she wanted the man.
She didn't say she wanted the men. Well,
But the men come with the money though, so
yeah,
you can't separate the
and she did say she found Michael cute. So it's like,
yeah.
okay, so you were interested, but for whatever reason you decided, okay, and that's okay. That's okay. But
I,
she said
But why would
that.
she be
mhm.
dating Will if she didn't want if she doesn't want him? I think with what Wall said, she didn't want that competition.
Yeah,
That's the only reason. If you're on a date with them, if
yeah.
you like them, so what is stopping you from?
Exactly. So I don't understand that dynamic of, you don't want the man or nothing like that. No, that's why you dated him. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. I like what Miss Mary said. She said, "So before I go, you really think women using men to get cash is I you really think a woman using men to get cash is sad? Her security was and is fine all in her own." No, I
Unfortunately,
get that. And I really do think women using men for money, like we see that all the time. Look at what's the dude from Mad TV that's getting a divorce? Um the one from Good Burger.
Oh, Keenan or
Keenan Kel,
Kel?
whatever.
yeah, I know you're talking
Yeah, him.
about.
Yeah, like when I believe it's alleged. I don't know if it's true or not, but it's alleged that at one point, like when they first got together or something like that, before he started making money like that, or at one part in their relationship, she wouldn't even let dude touch her.
Oh wow.
She
You know what I
wouldn't.
mean? So like yeah, so you like she clear like she married dude for money, and now they're in a divorce. And this we see it all the time that get dudes for
How
money.
long?
How long? What?
How long were they together? Was it like a year, 2 years? I
They
just
was
want to know.
no, they was together for like 10 years. Or I forgot how long, but it was for a minute that they was together. But
Oh
they're
wow.
pretty much they're getting a divorce. But you see it
That's
all the
terrible.
time that people get with other people, like women get with men for money and everything. Like I don't agree with it, but what I will say is if you are gonna go that route, then make sure, like if you are gonna get with somebody because of money, so to speak, man, make sure you secure the bag. Like it's sad to say, but it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, when you get these men with stature who has money like that, they want you to be the housewife, they want you to be home, they want you to be fit. Like so, a lot of times, since they're the breadwinner, they want you to be the housewife, not break your back, not do anything but focus on raising the kids, being home, yada yada. So that can kind of impede whatever moves you're trying to make, depending on the individual. So yeah, if it comes down to y'all gonna separate or whatever, make sure you secure that bag.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
that's why they say sadly, uh,
Yeah.
women look at men as success objects and men look at women as sex objects.
Hmm.
Sadly, but
Yeah.
Hey,
that's that's the world we live in. Sadly.
Exactly. It is what it is, man. Like,
exactly.
Oh,
okay. That's Miss Mary say where you're wrong is by thinking that women should with money even if she feels she's too young because she needs to get his money. Is that what you're teaching your daughter? Absolutely not. I said no such thing. I said we're doing a disservice in the black community where these mothers are preaching to their daughters, be independent, focus on your career. Once you get that, then work on family. No, family is more important because money can come and go.
exactly.
At the end
Facts.
of the day, at the end of the day, when you die, people don't care about your money. If anything, the money's gonna cause a divide between family. I know that personally. You get what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But if you have your family structure tight knit, that's what matters when you die. Your
I
Yeah.
loved
mean,
ones is gonna be the ones that's around you when you die.
look
And
at your
if you
grandparents.
if all you have is money and fake friends and all that, when you die, who's gonna care that you leave? Who's gonna show that love when you leave? So
Mhm.
yeah, family, in
I mean,
my opinion, is the most
well
important
said.
aspect.
like the
Well
I
said.
mean, just look at your grandparents. Some of your grandparents or grandparents had like little to no education, but
Yeah,
at the family, like, and mind you, they had more kids, 10 plus kids, and they made
yes,
it work.
yes,
So like, come on, you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's
And
100% family
and
more
and
important.
again, this is why we see people like this is why I don't understand why people be getting mad, like women be getting mad, like oh, in the black community or whatever. Erica P's called. Don't worry, I'll let you in a second, Erica P. This is why I don't get it. Why women be getting mad that these black be marrying white women and stuff like this. That's because they're taught young to value family, get married, have the kids at a young age when your biological clock is at its prime. Yada yada yada. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's the disservice that is being done to us. Like that's being done, not
Uh,
telling them marry them just for money or whatever the case may be.
Educated lady, you said family is more important, but your degree will never leave you. Dating is hard as hell nowadays. I agree. So do whatever works best for you. Agreed. But at the end of the day, your degree can't tuck you to sleep at night. It can't give you no insulin when you're in your 60s,
Oh
70s.
yes.
You know what I mean? Like it
When
won't
you're
take you to the hospital. It's not gonna
when you're
give
at
you
that
that stuff. You dig?
when
So
you're
it's
at
like,
that
That's a
point,
good point.
when you're at that point with your child where you just like, I just had enough.
Yes.
yeah,
That's where the other person steps in and like,
right?
yo,
So
I got this. Let me take this. So, all right, Erica P's in there, so we're gonna let her in and see what she got to say. Erica P, you there? Hello.
Gotta do the
All
video.
right, technical
Erica.
difficulties. So we'll let her back in when everything's ready.
Okay.
But yeah, so all right, so yeah, educated lady said true, but my degree won't break my heart either. That's just part of life. You got to take that
That's
risk.
good.
And the
You get
and
what I'm
the,
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's it.
wait, the
It's,
degree is a risk also because you may get a degree and think this is I'm gonna feel fulfilled, and then you get in there and it's like, oh my god, it's difficult to get a job, or I didn't like this, or I'm missing family time, or dag, I missed my whole life. So it can break
went
your
into
heart.
debt. You know what I'm saying? Piled up a whole heap of debt,
It
taking you
it could
years to
put you
pay it
in,
off.
yup, depression and all
Like
that.
come on. You know what I mean? Yeah, like it's.
So it
I hear
can.
you,
basic,
but
ba-
life's
basically,
about
it's
choices and trade-offs. You know what I'm saying? So
facts. Because I know me, man. I'll choose family. Like family is top priority. But
also, the educated lady household.
yeah,
You said it's not
all
true.
right. Let's try again. All right.
Good
Speak up.
evening. Good
No
evening.
sound. No sound. Good evening.
It's just
No
low.
sound.
I heard her though. It's just low.
You heard her?
Yeah. I still could hear
No
her. It's just
sound.
very
Nothing.
low.
No sound. No sound. All right. We'll try
As
again later.
Evan Samuels would say, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, basically. All right.
Right.
So with that said, we're gonna jump to the next topic.
Mhm.
Um all right, let me cue this up, which is going to be about
Mm.
are there enough qualified are there enough qualified men to fit the needs of women, black men in particular? And the way we came up with this was from a video that June sent me
Educated
that
lady
we're going to
shared it.
get into now.
She shared it. Can't
All
take the
right.
can't take the credit.
All right. So appreciate that, educated lady. Let's see here. It is right. All right.
What do you think the challenge is that women are having, black women in particular, when it becomes to becoming a wife?
Keeping it 100,
Yes.
there's not enough eligible black males who fit the needs of black women. By the time you dissect the demographics of finances, sexual orientation, what you end up drilling down into, because black women tend to want to marry black men.
Right, right.
So black women are excelling. They're getting accelerated degrees, graduate degrees, doctorate degrees. They're starting businesses. Black women are running circles around men.
Right.
And it's also shown in research that women want to marry on their same level of financial and educational status.
Yeah.
So if you're a black woman making $150,000 a year with a master's degree, you tend to want to marry a black man on that same level or higher. If black women are excelling at such an accelerated rate, how do men keep up with that?
We hope walls speak first.
Oh, you want me to speak first on it?
Yes, I think we all want to hear that,
All
right,
right.
Rex?
Yes,
I
sir.
bet.
Yes, sir.
The way I see it, man, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate for these women that are excelling. But the first question is, what exactly is the qualifications? Because if you're talking about the person on that stat, like on the same level as you, that lies your problem. The reason why that lies your problem is because successful men, they don't care about dating a woman on their stature. Actually, they want to date somebody like lower than their stature, so to speak. They don't want somebody like on that same level of tax bracket, so to speak, or they'll take somebody in the same tax bracket, but they're also willing to go lower below their tax bracket. The problem is women are not the gateway to marriage at the end of the day, and the men are the buyers. And I don't care what anybody say, I look at a relationship, marriage, as business, as a job, because it's always going to require work, just like a job. Now, the problem with that is when you're out there on the market and you're a person, like, we'll look at it as a job reference.
Mm-hmm.
When you're out there with your degree and everything like that, and you're out there ready to start working, yada yada. Number one, you don't really have the experience. You get some that that got their degrees and everything like that, and either they was in a relationship or had long-term relationships, but a lot of women like to focus on their careers and not really deal with relationships like that. So if that's the case, number one, you don't have the experience of being in a relationship. Number two, you have the mentality of independency. So now you're going into the job market and you're looking for that candidate. If you're looking for a candidate beneath you, so to speak, it's like a job where you go in there with all your accolades and everything. Hey, I'm trying to get the job. That man is basically the hiring manager. Is like, wow, this resume is impressive, but you're overqualified.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we can't take you. So yeah, you're overqualified for that position because that man has a knowledge of, like, number one, are you gonna actually treat me with respect because you make more than me? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of factors where you might treat me like I'm beneath you because you make more than me.
Mm-hmm.
So now you take that same degree and you take it to the people that's of your stature. So now let's just say you go try to get hired at Google or Apple or whatever the case may be, right? Those men of high stature are like, I could have any pick of the litter. What are you doing that's different than all of the pick of the litters that I can get? And another thing I want to point out too is women with degrees, they don't understand that if I'm a guy and I got three women, right, that are potential to date. They all look good. They all got their stuff right. Like, they're basically equal. The only thing that separate them is their tax bracket, right? If you got one woman that's a nurse, one woman that's a doctor, and another woman who, let's just say, she does graphic design, marketing, stuff like that. Now, me being a YouTuber, what do you think is gonna be more enticing to me? That's gonna help me, get to that next step. It's not gonna be the lawyer. It's not gonna be the doctor. It's gonna be the person that does graphic design and all of that stuff. Because now I look at it as you can help me elevate. So what does that tell you? That degree does not necessarily matter to that man. It's the other aspects that you're bringing to the table that can help that man elevate. And so I don't I like to say there's no qualified men. If you're talking specifically on a tax bracket and that's what matters to you, then fine, you got me there. But if you're talking about just a man on the surface who can, provide for you, give you security and all of that stuff like that, yeah, there's plenty of qualified men. So it all depends on what is your definition of qualification. And clearly they must be talking about tax bracket, because she specifically pointed out women with their, with their degrees and stuff want people of that equal stature
And education also.
and educate. Yeah. And that's the thing. Men, we don't see education as the gateway to wealth. A
Mm.
lot of men look for trade schools and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's my take on it. What's your take on it? Who want to go next?
It's oh, okay. I'll go. Yeah, like, I mean, the the thing is, it's like again, you guys were told to focus more on your education and your career. Then when you get all that, now focus on a man. It's like, what? Why though? Like, why? Like, it's why not? You know what I mean? Get a man while you're getting education. And mind you, if you guys are in colleges, universities, you're trying to tell me you couldn't find any in y'all classes, any on the campuses? Like, really? They're what? They're the same caliber as you guys, are they not? Y'all too focused on your studies. You ain't trying to date. Remember? Don't worry about. You kept hearing your moms all the time. Don't worry about dudes. Don't worry about dudes. Focus on this, that. So you kept pushing dudes away. You're always busy. You don't got time. Cool, but don't get mad once you know you was in your prime years. Now you're 30. You got your degrees and stuff, and now it's like, now you're in a rush now because especially majority of you guys want kids. Now you're in a rush because at a certain age, you start having geriatric pregnancy, if I'm saying it correctly. And it's like now you're putting pressure on yourself. Why wait in your 30s when you know your biological clock works a lot different than men's? You have a much smaller window. Why would you not focus on that? And again, majority want children. Why would you wait till you're close to geriatric pregnancy? That never made sense to me. But hey, and then there are plenty of suitable men. Remember, you guys are not ladies are not looking at dudes that make less money than you, less education than you. You guys think they're below you. So you ain't even giving them a shot. Come on, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? You guys want either someone same quality or higher. Always. You guys don't go. We have no problem doing that. We can get someone that's almost broke, working minimum wage. We have no problem doing that. Y'all won't do that. You guys are not going to go for a dude that's working at Walmart and you guys making $100K. Come on, stop. Y'all say you are. You're not. You're not. You're really not. You know what I mean? We have no problem doing that. No problem. Because we don't care about your money. We can't do anything with your money. We can't. It's your money, right? So it's like, once you get with us, it's like, yeah, my money's your money now, but I can't do nothing with your money. You know what I mean? So we don't care about the money. I don't care about your education. I'm not looking at a chick like, oh, damn, she got a banging ass degree. I don't care about your degree. Who cares about your degree? I want to know what you are as a character inside. Obviously, your beauty is going to captivate me first. Now I want to see what's going on in the inside. All right, okay, she looks good. Let's see let's see if she got a head on her shoulders. But again, and then some of them, they're in your friend zone. Majority of them are in your friend zone, most of them.
Wait, Rex. The comment.
Rex, hold on. She said, Miss Mary said, this is just too much. You guys sound ridiculous. Sorry. You're out here saying she fumbled the bag, and then you're saying that people shouldn't marry for money. No. That is you just basically twist the words completely. We're saying she had the opportunity to marry somebody who was wealthy, not saying that, she should have married them for money. That's not what we're saying. And on the second fold, we're saying women worry more about money than men do. Men are willing to date a woman who's not making any money. Women want that security, and a lot of times the money comes with that security. Because think about it, most women later down in life, whatever, they prefer to be home and not actually work and let the man be the breadwinner. So we're basically saying, as far as men go, we're willing to date a woman that doesn't have that doesn't have money, but money is very important to women. It's not the end all be all, but it's very important because at the end of the day, what woman wouldn't want to be home while their man or husband is out working, bringing in the money? Yeah, so I don't know where I or one of us lost you on that, but that's what we're basically saying.
And come on, let's be honest. I got female friends. I hear them. they be working the same long hours as me, 10, 12 plus. They don't want to do that. I hear them. They're like, I don't want to do this. I was like, I hear them. They say, I need to find me a rich husband. I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to work part-time. They say this out of their own mouths. They don't want to work as long as we do. They're not jumping. They're not jumping at the first opportunity to do overtime. They're not trying to do all that.
Biologically, we're the ones that's built to be working late, like later
Yeah.
down in life when we're older. That's our job biologically. But yeah, June, go ahead. Let me hear what you got to say on the matter.
Yeah.
All right. See, but I kind of just a little bit. I see it different from y'all. I got a queen who she held it down. But I'll get back to that. Education and tax bracket, right? Us men, we don't see education like that. We don't feel like we need to learn something from somebody. We feel like there's different avenues. Women are great learners. Y'all are amazing learners. So yeah, y'all want to educate yourself. Y'all think that's how y'all become smart. We don't think so. We know we're smart. We know what we have here. So we don't feel like you got to teach us certain. No, so with y'all put a different standard on education that we don't. So when you're with a man who doesn't have that education, you think you're smarter than him when you're just more educated than him. That's all it is. He may be a lot smarter than you, and you don't even know because you're looking down at him like, oh, he needs to educate himself. Why do he need to do that? Why? Why should he go take that? Why? When he's doing something that's giving him life experience. So for me, I feel it's that mindset where like to be eligible, I think women want to be able to sit at any table. Black women want to be able to sit wherever white women sat. So if she sat at the Oscars, I need a man that could allow me, that makes me eligible to sit at that table. We will never reach those peaks. Like we'll never reach your fantasies. So if you want to sit at any table you want, it's not possible. As Black men, they keep us from some tables. So I just feel like, I don't agree with, oh, this guy isn't on my level. Are you on his level? Because I don't just think it's education and tax bracket. That one woman who was talking, I'm happy she was saying what she was saying, but I feel like I'm going to help my wife get to a place where she's rich. I feel like at the level I'm at, I feel like I still have a lot of value in the way I think, where it's like, no, we need to be strategic in the way we do it. I could have been making a lot more money on whatever level she's on. And this way I'm just looking down at her, or she's looking, so I feel like they're messing it up because they think we should care about education like they care about it. And like y'all was saying, y'all losing out on y'all fertility. Like, are you kidding me? You're waiting until you're in your late 30s or mid 30s to start having kids. That's bonkers. How you gonna have multiple kids? Walls, I think you told me Serena almost died, right?
Yeah, because a lot of women be thinking, oh, hunky dory. Well, with the modern age of medicine, we'll be fine. But yet Serena Williams, who the average woman can't even hold a candle to the amount of like fitness that this woman is in, and she almost died giving birth.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? So a lot of these women are thinking after 35 having a kid, it's a walk in the park, and it's not. Your literal life is at risk. You feel me? We got Erica P. Let's see if this time it'll work.
Okay.
With her calling in. Erica P. Thanks for joining us. Still nothing.
Erica, try speaking up though. Try speaking up because I could hear you.
Still nothing.
Oh yeah, I could hear you a little bit. Maybe try the mic. Maybe try the mic on your end. Maybe turn it up or something.
No, she's doing all of that.
Yeah, no, nothing. Is that from your cell phone? Oh, okay, never mind.
We'll try again because this is not working clearly. All right. So what we'll do is, are we done speaking on this topic, or are we gonna go on? Are we gonna go to the next one?
I had nothing on it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Let me see. The next topic is, let me pull this up.
Tune in every Fridays.
This one right here, Rex, I think this one is gonna, yeah, it's probably gonna set you off, man.
Oh yeah,
But okay.
Me particularly. Oh snap! Okay.
Yeah.
because you didn't see it. That's
And
why.
yeah.
Oh okay.
So before I do that, let me put the caption on.
See what this is about.
All right. Here we go.
Kim Michelle comments on all men are not good people.
I don't think men are good people.
Wait, you think that now? All men.
I don't think they're good people. The reason for that, and I truly believe that, the reason for that is, like, for men to do things that they consider small in the flesh of, like, cheating. You know that that's going to destroy your partner, but you do it anyway. And just because I'm a woman, I'm supposed to accept your betrayal.
Right.
Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
That's exactly what I was about to
Yeah,
ask.
I've cheated.
Man, we were talking about this. Yo, what?
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Michelle. Okay, Michelle.
Look, before y'all go on, I just want to say this, man. If you're a person who cheated, a person who dealt with somebody, basically you as a home wrecker, you should not be talking about if people are cheating, or should be an advocate talking about men cheat or women cheat. That should be the last. You should be the last person speaking about it, because you are a part of the problem. You get what I'm saying? So your mindset of going into a relationship talking about, I hope this person ain't cheating, you should not even have a thought to even think about that. That's where I stand. But I'll indulge more. But go ahead, y'all can take the floor.
Okay,
Michelle.
June Ali, you want to go?
I mean, I think, look, from the time I was 13 to the time I'm now, I feel like the top 10 dumbest things I've ever heard, no disrespect to y'all, but it came out of the mouth of a woman. That was one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. And the crazy thing, there will be people supporting what she just said. And it's like, really, she's either brain dead, or she probably just got off of a relationship where somebody hurt her. Because then I could understand saying something so stupid. Because you cheated, but you're saying all men, the entire existence of men should not have happened because we're terrible because we did something you did. But she's okay. I think because of her position, I think she feel like she has the right to cheat because she's, a star. And I think she probably was messing with someone who wasn't a star. They cheated on her and she feel like the nerves. Like, I'm K Michelle. You cheated on me, and it's like, but you cheated also. So what do you? I just think that was the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and that was no disrespect to you women. I'm just saying, y'all oftentimes say that, and it's like I don't get it at all. I think y'all get it. Y'all could explain it to us, though.
Yeah. Go ahead, Rex.
Listen, clearly, we know women. You guys go off emotion. You guys have a lot of strong feelings. And this is a clear display that she was in a relationship that, she really loved this particular man. And he probably wasn't, maybe a star or known, just a regular Joe Schmo, and did her dirty. And she found out, and she really seems like she put her all in the relationship, and then she felt betrayed, and now she's instead of thinking rationally and logically, she's she's mad, so she's just going strictly off her emotions. But now she's putting all men in one pot. Okay, Michelle, you're an adult. You know better than that. Come on, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. It's like, I get it. You're upset. You're hurt. I know. I'm not going to say you stupid. I don't know you. And I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. You seem like an intelligent woman.
Then she's hurt. Okay.
But you're hurt. Okay. I get it. But to go as far and say all men are not good people.
Let's stop making excuses for them. Hurt or not, she dumb for that.
I'm not making excuses.
She's
I'm
dumb,
just saying,
straight up.
See, for me,
I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm trying to say.
I was about to
I'm
make
trying say
excuses for her.
yeah,
No, wait,
Nah.
hold up.
I was
I'm
about to
saying-
do it. I'm like, nah, she dumb for that.
Nah,
Straight
I was. I hear
No,
that.
I'm sorry, my fault.
You cool.
That made me mad.
That was my first thought right off rip. That's why I had to laugh. I was like, do you hear this bozo? But again, I know she hurt, so she really talking out her ass right now. You know what I'm saying? I know she don't really mean that, but the fact that she generalized all men,
yes,
that's a problem, right? A small group of men could
that
not
she
be
selected,
people.
that she selects.
Yes,
and she's also a cheater.
Yes, and and the fact that you have the audacity to say you cheated as well, that just
be embarrassed.
Your whole argument is now thrown out the window. Like that whole statement is poo poo. Like
null and void.
A whole bunch of poo poo. Like really.
You know what this tells me?
It's
this just tells me that the accountability is so low on her radar as far as herself and for women. But for men, it's a whole different standard, so to speak. Like, how you gonna say somebody that like they're plain evil, but you basically you're doing the same thing that you're accusing others of. You get what I'm saying? And here's the thing: I don't care for that BS of talking out of anger or whatever. To me, that's just truth serum.
Yeah.
Liquor, talking out of anger, that's just truth serum to me.
Straight up.
Cause you feel me? Cause like if you're mad at me and then you say something negative about me or whatever the case may be, that means that's how you really feel.
We
It
know
just took
that.
the anger. It just took the anger for you to say it or whatever. So, but yeah, man, like that there's just a exact scenario of the kettle calling the pot black.
Exactly.
Or the pot calling the kettle black. Like, it makes no sense, yo. Like,
we educatedly know. Trust me, we know.
Now if she would have went on there and said something about, I could tell you how to catch a cheater because
that's
I was a
different.
cheater. That's different. Cool. But you're literally talking down upon the existence of men.
They're evil
for something they're evil for the same exact thing that you basically did.
And this is another thing I gotta add. I'm sorry, Walls P. I gotta say this. And for some of you celebs out here, y'all need to be careful what comes out of your damn mouth. Like you are like you got a big influence on some of these women out here. They look up to your ass. They literally, they listening to everything you saying and putting it into practice. Some of them that can't think for themselves. So it's like, you gotta be careful here. You can't.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try Erica P again. But keep going.
Or like, you gotta be careful, man. Like, you got to be careful. Like, you got to do better. Like, come on now. How you gonna say some foolishness like that?
Let's see if Erica justifies it. Erica, you gonna justify it?
Please, Erica.
Can you guys hear me this time?
Oh,
we can. Hello now.
Now we can hear you.
So I just realized my AirPods was on the whole time. So how about that?
Go ahead, Erica. You got the floor. You have the floor.
Okay, so I got a couple things for it. This K Michelle comment, I feel like she's hurt. Hands down.
Oh, she's
hurt. I feel like the way that she is, think about it. You big name artist, you feel like you could get any man that you want, and you feel like they should know how to treat you at this point. The problem that I have for her is you're talking out of anger and you're hurt. Because you can't tell me that something didn't happen for you to go on live or to make a comment or a post. Because my thing is, any other time when she's lovey-dovey or we're in a good place, you don't hear nothing from her.
True. Talk that talk, Eric.
I agree.
Keep going. I
So
agree.
now, I got that. I'll take that with y'all. The second thing for me is I feel like if you were out there cheating and you were the cheater, I feel like I can't respect your responses. And the reason for that is like, okay, so if you could do it, then that means I can do it. So if we're in a relationship together and you out there doing whatever you want to do, you gotta expect that man to be able to do it too. Now, if this is a new relationship and you done decided, hey, these are the rules of the relationship, then you need to follow those. And if you know him going out to cheat is a deal breaker, that situation, then keep it moving.
Mhm.
Why are we holding up on it? Why do I have to hear X, Y, and Z online now?
She's
I
probably
didn't
the
hear from you when
mistress.
y'all was in the house together. So, hey, that might have been the case.
Y'all don't think she's the mistress though?
Yeah, that's possible. That's
I don't
not,
even know. I couldn't even tell you, man.
that's
Because a
not
guy's gonna be
impossible.
like,
You
"Hey,
know what? I don't
Michelle,"
pay
even
attention
if
to
they
them
with a
that
girl.
much.
What did you say, Erica?
I guess my problem is I don't pay attention to enough artists to know what's really going on. I don't know who she dealing with this time or the next time. I don't know if she
I hear
dealing
you.
with a girl, if she dealing with a guy. I really don't have that kind of time in my life to be paying attention to these people. I don't follow
Mhm.
you on Instagram or all of these things because half of the time I don't even have time to be sitting there on them.
Exactly.
You did. That's right.
I can agree. All right. Thanks for your calling. Y'all got anything y'all want to question her about, or y'all good?
Did Garcelle fumble the bag?
I think she
Garcelle.
did. And the reason that I'm going to say this is you brought out a whole book and
You
now you
heard,
talking
ladies.
about it 30 and 40 years later. So if you didn't think you didn't fumble the bag, you wouldn't have said nothing about it. It wouldn't be something as a
Yeah,
topic in your
true.
book.
True,
You
true,
wouldn't
true,
be
true, true.
on Instagram
She
in the 50s
she
saying about
bought
it.
wait, she bought that up in her book, like talking about it,
She
how she
just had
fumbled
a
the
book
bag and
that
everything
came
like that.
out. I
Then,
believe it was
yep.
like April 12th or something recent.
Huh.
So I feel like you're looking at things to bait people to buy your book. It's your memoirs.
Oh,
So if
yeah.
you're
So
talking
she
about it,
showed
you
you.
probably
She
put it in.
definitely regrets it. She definitely regrets it. Man, she
Well,
fumbled that.
the only reason why they're gonna bring it up is it's probably something that was in the book, because in the article they was talking about, like these were things that were coming out of her mouth. So
Yeah.
Correct. And like
it
I
is what it
said,
is.
you're not going to talk about it if you're not going to make some money about it at this point. Because my thing is, you didn't been married not once but twice. So why are you talking about people that were in the early 90s or maybe the late 90s in the early 2000s? It is currently 2022. So you talking
Yeah.
if you was dating Will Smith while he was talking to Jada at the time, that's over 20 years ago. Why are we talking about this? Are you trying to make yourself relevant?
Mm, maybe.
And I'm not saying this to be funny. You're on shows and you've been in movies and you've been in other stuff. I feel like at what point do we not talk about our exes? Especially if it was an irrelevant ex. You talking
Oh,
you were 19, 20 years old when Michael Jordan was talking to you? That's not something that I want to hear at this point. He ain't even
fumble.
relevant no more. My kids don't know about him like that. Like
Mm.
what is going on?
Freezer, you heard that?
That's hilarious. All right, thanks for the call in, Erica P. We
All right.
appreciate you
Thanks,
calling.
Erica.
Bye guys.
Bye. Yeah, those some valid points though. Those are some valid points. So
Wowzers.
Is that our time?
yeah, that's about
Oh
our
wow.
about we've hitting that. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for this show. That was she definitely hit that out the park with her commentary.
Mhm.
Y'all got anything y'all need to add in there before we close up shop, I should say.
For sure. You already know. Hold up. Hear me out though. check, check us out every Monday,
Yes.
Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? 8:15 and collabs with Matter of Opinion. Our boy Walls P on Fridays,
Yes.
same time, 8:15. You best like, comment, and subscribe. You
Yeah.
dig?
Yes, sir.
share this
For
too.
real,
What's
for
wrong
real,
with
for
you?
real. Definitely hit
That's
that
it.
like button, everybody. And yeah, matter of opinion, definitely check us out. We got our lives. We didn't have it this Thursday, but every Thursday, 8 o'clock p.m. Definitely check out our lives.
Mhm.
So
Please.
that's gonna do it. This way, we let everybody get back to their NBA playoffs the whole
Yeah.
night. We appreciate everybody hanging out with us on this Friday night. Like we said, you could have been doing anything else. You could have been getting your drinker on, getting your party on. You know what I mean? Hey, you could have been getting it in, but you chose to get it in here with us, and we appreciate you guys.
Appreciate
We
you.
love it.
Thank you.
Love you guys, and yeah, we will catch you guys on the next one. Y'all have a good night, a good weekend, all of that. And that's going to do it for this live collaboration.
That's
Catch
it.
you guys on the next one.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
No matter